The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. The fire that hit the Manila Central Post Office was declared under control at around 7 a.m. The blaze started at 11 p.m. on Sunday and was raised to the highest alarm level at past 5 a.m. today. It was declared under control more than 7 hours after the fire erupted. PhilPost Chief of Staff Mark Laurentes said it was believed to have started from the basement of the building. Laurentes said the blaze damaged mostly papers and office supplies. The incident caused heavy traffic around Loton, as shown in the aerial footage from the city government of Manila. Authorities are now investigating the cause of the fire. The typhoon with international name Mawar has no direct effects on the Philippines yet, but it is expected to enhance rainfall in some parts of the country later this week. As of 3 a.m. today, Mawar was spotted by Pag-asa at 2,330 kilometers east of Mindanao. Pag-asa says the typhoon may enter the Philippine area of responsibility by Friday, at which point it will be given the local name Betty. The Weather Bureau warns that it could intensify further and become a super typhoon. For now, the southwesterly wind flow and localized thunderstorms are bringing rains over Metro Manila and western parts of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. In particular, the southwesterly wind flow is affecting Palawan, some parts of Mindoro, and Panay Island. The rest of the country, though, is still expected to experience hot weather conditions.
Kaya mula ngayon hanggang Huwebes, asahan pa rin natin na medyo mainit pa rin yung panahon. Pero sa pagpasok ho ng bagyong si Mawar, pagpasok ho niya sa PAR, maaaring magpalakas ho ng hanging abagat. Inaasahan natin na maging maulan bandang weekend, particular na dito sa may bahagi ho ng western sections ho ng Luzon, ng Visayas at ng Mindanao. Hindi yun direktang epekto nitong bagyo, pero inaasahan natin posible ho nitong mapalakas yung tinatawag nating hanging habagat o southwest monsoon.
House Speaker Martin Romualdez warns that occasional moves to destabilize the lower chamber should be immediately shut down. In a statement, Romualdez said occasional moves to destabilize the House should be, quote, nipped in the bud as early as now. He added that he would rather have the lower chamber focus on more urgent matters rather than engage in politicking. Romualdez said this amid the ruckus brought by the demotion of Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo from the senior deputy speakership. Arroyo has earlier doused allegations that she was planning to oust Romualdez. She admitted, though, that she was gunning for the House speakership when Marcos won the presidency, but backed off after it, quote, became apparent that Marcos wanted Romualdez to be the speaker. Following that shakeup at the lower house, Vice President Sara Duterte also resigned from Lakas CMD, where Arroyo is President Emerita. Though the Vice President has kept mum on leadership squabbles in Congress, she did post a cryptic message on social media. In her Instagram account, Duterte shared a self-portrait alongside the caption, "In your ambition, do not be tambaloslos." Tambaloslos refers to a grotesque demon-like mythical creature from Visayas. Duterte's cryptic post leaves a lot of interpretation. Her communications team has yet to respond to queries on whether or not she was calling out a specific person. But in announcing her resignation last week from the Lakas CMD, Duterte said her stay in office, quote, cannot be poisoned by political toxicity or undermined by execrable political power play. This happened a day after Arroyo was demoted to Deputy Speaker. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. The Trade Department says there will be no increases in the prices of basic necessities and prime commodities in the near future. When asked if the agency would issue a suggested retail price bulletin, the DTI says it would depend on the situation. Trade Undersecretary Ruth Castelos says they have been increasing prices due to the economic climate in the country, the Philippine Star reports. However, the trade official says the government must give consumers pockets time to breathe. The DTI also reveals that it has pending requests from manufacturers to increase prices in their respective goods. This due to an increase in logistics and packaging costs, as well as the foreign exchange rate. It's a different story though for fuel prices, as another round of an oil price hike looms. According to a projection by Uni Oil, prices of gasoline may see an increase of 70 centavos up to 90 centavos per liter this week. Diesel, on the other hand, is projected to be pricier by half a peso, up to 70 centavos per liter. If implemented, this would be the second consecutive week of price hikes for petroleum products. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.